Hi guys, welcome back.
Whoa. Welcome back is for your other channel. That's something that's unique to you. Yeah? I know these guys love it. They want to hear it from you, from your channel. So this is our channel. So I think we should have a new saying for this channel. What do you think?
I think the new saying would be nice.
Okay, so we're still deciding on a new saying. But I was thinking that we ask you guys to be part of the creative process. So I want you to type in the comments what you think our new saying for this channel could be. And if we end up picking your saying, I think we'll send you a little bit of something to show our appreciation for the cool idea that you've given us. Anyway, what are we doing today?
Today, we're going to be answering a few questions that I received on my Instagram after our solemnization, our small wedding, our little wedding, our ceremony, whatever you want to call it. I had a lot of questions from you guys asking what was going on, why we did it, why this, that. So
we can't promise that we'll answer all the questions in this video.
Yes.
But we'll answer as many as we can. I really think we're gonna do a video specifically just for explaining why we did what we did, because it will take time. So let's do the other questions today.
So we'll start off with question number 1. I don't have anything to ask. I'm just so proud of you guys, and your honeymoon vlogs were on point.
Thank you so much. We're glad that you enjoyed those vlogs, and hopefully through this channel we can create similar content that you guys will love.
Better. Okay, question 2. How is the marriage experience so far? I think the marriage experience has been good. I think it's a lot easier than, I guess, what people had said. Yes. I think when you marry your best friend, or when you marry someone who you truly love, it's so easy to be with them and to hang out with them. I mean, we're in lockdown right now.
My best friend.
Yes, but I didn't know. We're in lockdown right now, so it's just me and him all the time. So if we didn't like each other, like, it would be a very interesting marriage. Next question. Are you guys still waiting for the deed?
You can answer that one.
No, so we are married. So no. Question number 4. What made you choose this, and would you recommend it?
What made us choose marriage?
I mean, to get solemnized.
Okay, this whole process. Yes, we would recommend it. Like I said, we're gonna do a full video explaining in detail every step along the way that led us to doing what we did. Solemnize.
Don't bite your tongue. Don't bite your tongue. How was it in your waiting season? I'm struggling with that. It gets lonely most days.
It's not easy, and everyone will tell you be patient, it will happen. But I think what helped me on a personal level is before I saw Farai Tatenda, I was very so busy with church. I just immersed myself in helping out in the church in this whole writing music thing. So being busy and having a lot of things to do, you didn't give me much time to sit and think about being lonely and stuff. So if you can find something to pour yourself into. She was very busy with school, very busy with uni. When I started texting this girl, she won't even reply you because she has to sleep. So she wakes up early, she can read her books. So I think just keeping yourself busy is a healthy and very productive distraction.
Yeah. Next question. Bea and I are thinking of doing the same thing. Do you feel it's made your big wedding less special? No, I don't think it's made it less special. I think it depends on how you view it and what you decide. If you want it to be less special, it'll be less special. If you want it to be more special, it'll be more special. I think for us, I think for us, well, personally for myself, I don't know about you, we're hoping to have more family and friends there. So it's going to be more special because of that. We'll have our people there, more people there, as well as we'll actually have a reception. So we'll get to dance and do all those stuff that, you look forward to a wedding. So I think it'll be more special than our ceremony, even though.
I would say it'll be special in its own way. Like she said, there are things that do not happen in the other wedding that we can definitely look forward to happening at that one.
Oh man, people suck. Why can't y'all just marry in peace?
What was that? Should I say it?
No.
Hey, unfortunately, she's a public figure. So when you're a public figure, people have questions. They have a lot of things to say about your life. And in general, because we live in a world where things are digital, I think the internet has given people a voice. There's nothing wrong with the questions you've sent, but I'm sure if you're on the internet, you've seen that there are trolls and stuff. There are people, the phones are smart, but you don't have to be smart to use one. So unfortunately, we live in a time where, because of the internet, everyone has been given a voice. But aside from that, this is someone who is a public figure. So it's expected that people have questions and have a lot to say about her life.
Is there a difference between biblical marriage, legal marriage, cultural marriage, and a wedding, in quotation?
Okay, I would speak from an African perspective and the Zimbabwean perspective. I'm aware that a lot of people who watch here are not from Africa, and even if they are from Africa, they're from different parts of Africa. Cultural wedding from an African setting, I'm going to be summarizing, is pretty much me giving the dowry, the lobola, the cows to a family. In a way, it's a way to prove that I'm able to take care of their daughter because I'm able to give these cows towards them. So I think that's what's unique about the cultural African wedding. It's sort of like proving you are a man. And I'll let you guys in on a secret. When I was saving up for my lobola, my own father actually said they would not contribute a single cent to the money I was raising for lobola, because this is something I have to do on my own as a boy becoming a man, to prove that I can provide. So from a cultural perspective, that's what's unique to me about a cultural wedding. A legal wedding is, of course, a legal wedding. It's by the law of the land which you live in. If I die, if I have a will and it says everything I have goes to my wife, there has to be legal documentation to prove that she is the wife and that there's no other wife on the side. And what's the other one?
Biblical marriage.
I think the interesting about being African is that you actually literally have all forms of those, because you have to have a cultural wedding. And I know that is very big for especially my father and her people. To them, the cultural wedding was everything, right? To the government, here where we live, the legal wedding is everything. Yeah. To us, me and her, the biblical wedding is everything, because we are Christians. We are Christians. And if God is not part of our marriage, if we don't feel we are doing the right thing by God, we don't really feel married. So we could have stayed together after the lobola, but because we're Christians, we would feel like, hey, we're committing a sin because God is not involved. Our parents would be happy because we did the lobola, right? The government would not be happy because we are living together without any proof that we are married. So it's interesting.
Next question. So will you have another wedding? Yes, I think we've already answered that. So are you married but just didn't have a reception? Yes, pretty much. Next question. How was your first kiss and the sex? I'm waiting till marriage too. You want to answer that?
Okay, I thought the question was...
No, so she's married. She's waiting till marriage.
I think it was, for me, it was very special because it's something that we had waited for. and we looked forward to. It was very, very special for me, and I know it was special for her. A bit nervous. I was a bit nervous, as expected, and I think some people were more nervous than others. But it's definitely something that was special and very memorable.
Next question. How old is Farai?
Well, I'm 15 and I needed paper, so this what the women took me in.
He's 29. How do you feel being Mr. and Mrs.? I think we're settling into it a little bit more now, but it's still a little bit strange, especially when we go to church, when people are like, Baba Katiyo, Mama Katiyo, and you're like, oh yeah, that's me.
I remember someone asking me, how was Mama? And I thought they meant my mom. And I was like, oh, she's good. I saw her yesterday. But they actually meant her. So we're still getting used to it.
Next question. Saka, if this wasn't the real wedding, then what will be the real wedding?
This was a real wedding, and the other one will be a real wedding too.
Next question. How is it living together now? Any challenges?
Living together has been fun. Of course, there's always challenges. You've got two people who've never lived together before, coming from two completely different backgrounds, and they're meant to coexist. But it's been fun. I remember one day I came home and my DVDs had been moved, and I said, excuse me, why are my DVDs been moved? And someone said, hey, I moved them because it didn't look nice. I'm like, were they causing world war? Where they were? So stuff like that. But funny enough, she actually put them back. And I was like, they put them back again.
Clearly they're causing a problem. So next question. Will you still be doing hair reviews and product reviews? So yes, we've separated the two channels for a reason. So Tatenda still remains Tatenda. So
we love Tatenda. We want.
Yeah, we love her. She's amazing.
Okay.
Okay, last question. It's not really a question, but somebody said congratulations, love heart, love heart.
Who's that? Thank you, username _ Thank you so much. That's very kind of you. Thank you so much. Is that our last?
That's our last question, guys.
For
today, we weren't able to answer all of them, but we will answer the big burning question in a separate video for you guys. So are you going to do the ending? Do you know how to do it?
What's your end?
The ending, huh?
Well, like I said, we are still working out the kinks of this channel. We're still deciding how we end it and how we start it. Remember, write in the comments if you have a really cool starting saying. We'll definitely thank you for that. But anyway, thank you.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
It's been fun. It's been very humbling for you guys to watch us. And we hope that we have made your day better and enriching in some form or way.